Hi, this is Jessica Maes from Maes Consulting. Today is day 3 of the Lifecycle Marketing Challenge, and we are going to cover nurturing prospects. Let's take a peek at the Lifecycle Marketing image, the entire model. It is broken down into 7 parts to create a complete marketing strategy, and we are handling one part at a time. So we've already covered attracting traffic, capturing leads, and today we're covering nurturing prospects. Now, what does this mean in general? It's about continuing the conversation with people that have shown interest in your information. I find that most people do not invest immediately. Certainly it can happen sometimes, particularly if you have some low-cost products. However, by and large, people do not invest immediately. And the opt-in that people have opted in for, number one, they've done it because they feel that it's worth checking out the information that you're offering. They're interested in it. But secondly, it is a way, a very low risk way of checking out somebody and deciding if perhaps they would like to work with you further. So most people do not invest immediately. And overall, it's critical to build a relationship. You are going to find that your best customers are the customers that you have a relationship with. And this is the way that you can make that happen. So you've attracted the traffic. People have found you. They have said, yes, I would like to receive what you're offering. And now this is the time when you're going to build a relationship and follow up with them and hopefully turn prospects into customers. So let's head over. Before we do, let's talk about what this means for your business. So at a very, very basic level, when you send somebody something, you're going to want to make sure that you follow up with them to see what they thought of it. I know that that sounds obvious, but many, many business owners do not continue the conversation after they have delivered what somebody has asked for. So at a bare minimum, you are going to want to ask them if they've received what you sent them and if they liked the information that you provided them. If you're an Infusionsoft user, you're going to know if you send something that they have to click on a link to open it. You will know those that have clicked on the link or those that have not. You will know as long as you've set up your campaign to capture that information, which I will show you how to do that because that's how I'm going to set up my map. So that's one thing that you want to consider is, first of all, following up regardless. If you're an Infusionsoft customer, you can follow up in a different way depending on what their reaction has been. If they've opened what you've sent them, you may talk to them one way. If they didn't open it, you may talk to them a different way because whether they've opened your information or not could be telling about their level of interest. So you may want to talk to them in a different way. So let's head over to the Infusionsoft application as well as the Glyphy workspace so that we can map out today's part of the challenge. So we have finished attracting traffic. We have finished how we're going to capture leads. Now in my scenario, I am having people ask for a free report, a special report that's all about Customer Hub. And I'm also going to give them a free membership, a membership to the free level of my member site. So as soon as they hit submit, I want to tag them, I want to send them an email, and I want to follow up. So I have pulled out a sequence where I can do just that. I will double click on that sequence. We'll pull a tag in here. I will actually probably configure this with 2 tags, one to identify where they came from, and the second one to, actually I'm going to keep this simple. I'm only going to tag what they have asked for. I would probably configure this differently, considering they could be coming from all sorts of places. So to keep things simple, and I want you to keep things simple for the challenge so that you actually finish this and move forward with implementation. So I'm just going to tag that they've requested my special report. And let's see here. I want to send an email immediately delivering the special report. And I want to configure what I refer to as a worst case scenario. If they don't open the report within a few days, I'm going to send them another email asking them what they think. A follow-up did not open report. And I just had a thought while I'm building this. I think I'm going to tweak this to just be opting in for the Customer Hub Special Report. I love also giving the free membership, and I probably will build that in when I actually implement this. But to set somebody up in my Customer Hub site, it's a lot more than just this. And I really want to keep this simple. I don't want to overwhelm anybody. So I'm just going to have people opting in for the special report. So I have gone ahead and tweaked that since yesterday. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do on my map for today is pull out clicked on report. And I'm going to connect these, and I'll pull out one more sequence. Follow, oops, yeah, that's right, follow up, offer, what's next, okay? Alrighty. So in here, I will have a different follow-up schedule. I'm going to make that one day after they open the report. I'm going to follow up and see what they think. And a few days later, I'm going to offer them some more information. And I'm going to program this under the assumption, in the event that they don't open that second dose of information, that I'm going to give them for free because I'm relationship building. And if they don't respond to that, I will go ahead and, oops, tag for long-term nurture. Okay. I'm going to grab a timer here. I'll make that 3 days, and I think I'll make this one 3 days too. I'm being a little arbitrary with the timers. I just want to illustrate that we should have some timers in place to stagger our follow-ups. Okay, one more little touch I'm going to put on here. Is a tag if they never open the report that I originally sent them. So I would then move them into long-term nurture, only follow up with them with my regular follow-ups that I do to the entire list. All right, let me explain what I've done. So after people have said they want to receive the report, I would put a tag on the record so I know that person has the report. I would send them an email immediately giving them the report. I would check in with them at least one time, those that did not open the report. And if they did not ever open the report, I would put a tag on their record to move them into a long-term nurture campaign. And that would be the end of that. Those that do click on the report, I would shut this off. They would not get those follow-ups that I had configured back here. They would instead receive these follow-ups. I would have the copy written in a way that is more, it's evident to me that they're a little more interested than the person that never read the report that I sent them. So I've got a follow-up. I also am sending them some more information. And if they never do anything beyond that, I will go ahead and tag them for long-term nurture. But if they go ahead and open that second report that I've sent them, they have now opened 2 reports that I have sent them. I will put them into a sequence where I will offer them the what's next. If they liked learning about what I sent them, they may want to work with me further, and I would make that opportunity opportunity available to them at that time. So that covers nurturing prospects. So that is what I have configured for today. I am going to go ahead and put it in Gliffy as well. So the blog has people opting in, and then we would send an email. And then we would send another email. Remember, we're configuring here if we don't have Infusionsoft, so we don't know if they've opened the report or not necessarily. Offer what's next. Okay, let's just connect these. All right, that will conclude. Oh boy. All right, that is going to conclude putting together our strategy map for day 3. What I would like you to do is finish reading the rest of the blog post right below this video clip. It has all of the directions on how you can finish and correctly participate in day 3 of the marketing challenge. What you'll do is you'll go ahead and save your image, and you'll either post it to the Maes Consulting Facebook page or send it to me at the email address listed below. Great job. As you're probably noticing, these clips get longer as each day goes by because there's a lot more that happens in the middle of the life cycle marketing model. But hang in there, build this out to its completion, and you too will have a complete marketing strategy. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.